Come join us as we do a video update of what's been happening out here at Sawgrass Grove. Hi everybody, I'm Dave.
And I'm Brenda.
We are here at the Sawgrass Grove construction site.
Virtually, of course.
Of course, we would not want to be walking around in a construction area. It wouldn't be a safe thing to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the drone and fly around and give you a little bit of the perspective of what we see that could be coming here to Sawgrass Grove. But before we do that, I want to mention Don Wiley. He runs Gold Wingnut, the YouTube channel Gold Wingnut. Check that out. There is a great video he just did on this area that will get into some details of what is going to be in some of these buildings that we may not completely mention here today. So go check out his video. It'll give you some great inside information. We are going to kind of give you our perspective of what we foresee coming to Sawgrass Grove. I'm ready to go check things out. Let's go look around.
Okay. Dave, where are you? Dave, where are you?
Whoops. Oh, everything's good.
Hey, what's up there?
I think this is the sound and lighting booth. You know, this kind of brings back memories of when I was working at our church sound and lighting booth. It was set up just like this up here. So I also noticed that they have the same type of booth at the town squares. So that makes me wonder, is the entertainment here going to be a little more than there is at Edna's? That's what initially I thought there would be, you know, just the acoustic type bands out here around where you're eating, but they have a sound booth. That makes me think there may be the same type of bands that they have in the town squares.
And look down here, I'm not sure what this side of it is, but on the back side, the windows look just like the windows at the bar huts at the town squares.
Yeah, they did look like the town square bar huts. I agree with that. Which would again fit that they're going to have a lot of entertainment here. I'm curious if they'll have it every night like they do at the town squares.
Oh, that'd be great.
I guess time will tell. All right, I'll go come on down. We can look around some more.
Yeah, go on. I found the restrooms. I think this is it right here.
Hey, and I'm here at McGrady's Pub, standing under the outdoor seating area that they have out here. Got a great view of where the Boxcar Stage is going to be. Sit out here, have some dinner, watch some music. This is going to be an outstanding place. And look at these walls here. Right now, they just have that black coating on there. The renderings are showing it's going to have an aged brick. You'll be able to see that in a little bit when we go over and look at the Sawgrass Market. They've already started putting that brick there. But this is really going to look like a cool building. So can't wait for it to open.
And this is where the band is going to be for the Boxcar Stage.
Yeah, the Boxcar Stage is going to be a backdrop behind the stage itself. It's going to look like a boxcar, a train boxcar. It ought to be pretty cool. So, but this is where the stage will be. All the dance floor right there in front of us. You still got McGrady's Pub right over here to the left, and then you have the Sawgrass Market up here on the right. It's going to be really entertaining. Looking forward to it.
Yes.
And here we are at the Sawgrass Market. The Sawgrass Market is going to have all types of restaurants, a little bit of retail in there. If you really want to know the details of what's inside, make sure you go check Don Wiley's video on Gold Wingnut on YouTube. He's got a layout of exactly what's going to be in there. But I can tell you, it sounds like there's going to be a whole lot of bars in there, so that might be the partying place inside the Sawgrass Market. Go on over, take a look in the window. Now let me start off by apologizing for that acting that we gave you there. We're not going to quit our day job, that's for sure. I'll do the voiceover for the rest of the video. But you can see here in the window, the construction still has a lot to be done. They haven't poured the floors, but on each side where you see the beams on left and right, that's where the shops are going to be on each side, mostly restaurants. And in the center, a bar. You can see some of the plumbing work in there too. Whole lot of plumbing in these places because there's a whole lot of food establishments. And I love the roof line of this building. It's supposed to be based on like a warehouse where they were storing your fruits and oranges. You can see those cutouts on the roof. That was for air conditioned units. Here's the brick I was talking about. I think it's going to be the same brick on McGrady's Pub. It just gives an aged look to the building. It'll feel like an old warehouse. Still in good shape, of course, but an old look to it, which I think is just pretty cool. They haven't finished that section there. Of course, those columns I think will be wrapped in brick also. And they're putting on the intricate designs. You can kind of see the squares in there, and at the top, the way they've laid the brick along the top knee wall area. We'll zoom in here a little bit and you can kind of see some of that intricate brickwork. They've been working on this brickwork for many days, actually a couple of weeks. So they're taking their time and doing it right. We'll take one last look, looking down inside of the Sawgrass Market. Those little metal openings, that's where I believe the air conditioned units will be. You won't be able to see those from the ground because the walls, with the brick walls, are up like a knee wall, and it'll block the view of that, so you won't be looking at the air conditioned units. They'll be hidden up there. And we'll scoot across here. That's the sound booth. The stage is at the bottom of the screen. As we come back across here at McGrady's Pub, just look at that roof line and the intricate design of this building. It has the faux chimneys, the dormers, just a really nice looking building. And you can see there'll be knee wall to block all the air conditioned units of that. It's gonna look great when it's got that brick wrapped around the facade of the building. As we make one last turn through the entertainment section of Sawgrass Grove, I want you to picture up over the dance floor here a shade structure that simulates a orange grove, that you'd be like dancing under the orange grove with lights underneath to appear to be oranges hanging from the orange trees above. That's sort of what they've described. I'm excited to see how that turns out. And of course, you know, it can be hot in the Florida sun, so shade structure is always good. And while we concentrated on that entertainment area, because that's where I'm really excited about, there's other things. As you can see, we're going past the sports pool that is still in progress. And we're coming up on the Ezel Recreation Center. This is all in the same complex with Sawgrass Grove. You're starting to get a little bit of a feel of what the Ezel Regional Recreation Center is going to look like from the exterior. Some of the colors are starting to be put on, I believe. And if you look like on the second floor, you can see the decorative work. The like fencing along that top. Some of the columns are there. I'm sure there's a whole lot more to go, but it's starting to get its character. The dark shingles, I I think it really looks good. And if you could look on the roof line, you'll see the air conditioning units have been installed. Then here on the northwest side of the Easdale Regional Recreation Center is the Clifton Cove putting course. It'll be a putt and play, kind of like a fancy putt-putt. That's starting to come together. They haven't put any grass down, but the shape of the course appears to be close to being complete. And of course, like all regional recreation centers, the Easdale Regional Recreation Center has pickleball and bocce ball and shuffleboard, all of the standard amenities that you would find at other regional recreation centers. Now, some of you may remember on March 23rd when I flew this area with the drone, these two buildings, we could not figure out what they were, and I asked if anyone else knew what it could be. Well, thanks to Don Wiley, Goldwing Nut, in his video, we now know what it is. It's actually one building. Just hadn't been completed when we flew over before, and that building is going to be an outpost for the sales center for the villages. So you have another place you can go and check if you're interested in buying a home here. I hope you had fun with this video, because we sure had fun making it. And we'll be back, I'm sure, again to Sawgrass Grove to check on its progress in a few months.
We hope you enjoyed our perspective of Sawgrass Grove.
Yep, it's coming along pretty quickly. I'm hoping it'll be open sometime this year. That's my guess, just a guess on my end. I haven't seen any official opening dates. But if you enjoyed this video, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you ring the bell, it'll notify you the next time we explore the villages.